Hi everyone! Welcome to my channel and the Advanced Cartoon Character Rigging in 3ds Max course. In this lesson, we will bind the Stretchy IK-FK arm systems to the main bones, as well as create controllers for the clavicles and set up their connection. First, select the shoulder and forearm on both arms. In the Bone Tools menu, disable the Freeze Length option, just as we did for the IK-FK systems. Now, let's create an expression for the forearm in Float Expression. To save time, I'll just copy it from the leg bones. The logic here is exactly the same. I won't break down the logic of this expression in detail as we studied it thoroughly in Lesson 10. If you've forgotten or missed that lesson, I recommend re-watching it. For the IK-FK variable, assign the left arm IK switch, which is located in the attribute holder on the global controller. For the IK variable, assign the x-axis value from the forearm IK. For the FK variable, assign the forearm FK bone, also along the x-axis. Repeat the same procedure for the remaining axes, Y and Z. Now do the same for the hand. Select the main bone, assign float expression, and paste our expression. It's quite simple. The main thing is not to get confused with the axes when assigning variables. From experience, I can say it's easy to make a mistake here. If the rig behaves incorrectly, just double-check the axis binding. Most likely the problem is there. It's time to test the result. As you can see, the main arm bones now perfectly follow the stretching of the IK system. This is exactly the result we were aiming for. Everything works smoothly and correctly. Let's check how everything works in FK mode. The main bones obediently follow the system. Don't be alarmed that they seem to break apart now. Once we connect the previously created flexi line, it will handle all the stretching and twisting. Then the picture will come together and you'll see that the rig works perfectly. To keep the lesson concise, I'll pause the recording and perform the same steps for the right arm off camera. As you can see, the right side now works exactly like the left, perfectly following the stretching of the IK and FK systems. Don't worry that the right side setup was done off camera. All actions there are absolutely identical to the left arm, so it will be great independent practice for you. Now, let's create controllers for the clavicles and link them. This part will be very simple and straightforward. I have the original controller left over that we used for the feet, so I'll use it as a base. Clone them and align them in position and orientation relative to the clavicle using Alt+A. Before moving on, it wouldn't hurt to check again, does the controller's orientation match the clavicle bone? Then, adjust the controller's position to fit the character model by activating the Effect Object Only mode. This will allow us to move the object itself while keeping the orientation and pivot in the same place. Select both controllers and link them to the chest controller, then perform a freeze transform. Next, select the clavicle bones and assign an orientation constraint to the corresponding controllers. Everything here is quite simple and predictable. After testing, let's lock the unnecessary axes for the controllers. To do this, go to the Link Info tab and check all the boxes in the Move and Scale sections, leaving only Rotation available. That's all for this lesson. Next time, we'll work on attaching the flexi system to the shoulder bone. See you next episode. Bye!